let me just say this. Jason Kelce was at the meeting yesterday. He was passionate about the idea that if I could run 80 tush pushes a game, I'd still be playing. But he's also the guy who reportedly used to yell F-K my life every time they ran the play. So I'm having a hard time spinning those two plates, Chris.
Well, yeah, okay. I mean, but I think when he's saying that, too, he's more just talking in general and having fun. I mean, hey, when I was sitting in the pocket and Julius Peppers was getting close to me along with Brenson Buckner and a few other people, yeah, there was moments where I said, F my life, too. It didn't mean I didn't want to go out there and do it again the very next play, right? I mean, that's where, you know, I think he was having fun with it. Yeah, it's not the most beautiful play in the world, and you're going in there crazy against big people, and then you got a bunch of big people that fall on you. I think that's all he was trying to say there. But I think realistically, he was bringing to the table of the owners here of, hey, I'm physically fine. I did not get hurt on that play. And the play is not as dangerous as you guys tried to frame it at the owners' meeting back in Palm Beach a few months ago. And cool by the Eagles and Kelce to get him out there to make one last push to get this thing stopped.
And in the spirit of Jim Irsay and in our commitment to authenticity, I'm going to make one comment here.
Yeah.
I love Travis Kelce. I don't know how I feel about Jason. I like him more because I really like Travis. But the jury's out for me on Jason. And I say that because he was at this meeting yesterday, and I saw a tweet from Ben Volen of the Boston Globe. He refused to talk to the media. He said, I didn't come here to talk to the media. I came here to talk to the owners. It's like, come on, man. Come on, you got a $100 million podcast contract, late-night show on ESPN, prominent placement on ESPN. You're there to talk about the issue of the moment. You talk extemporaneously into a microphone all the time. Give them like 5 minutes and talk about why you're there. It's no huge imposition on you. And if you're going to be in that world, you know, don't stiff arm the media. I know he has no obligation to do it. I just think that's kind of a bad look.
Well,
not as bad of a look as grabbing somebody's cell phone and smashing it because you didn't like what they were saying to you at Penn State. But you know, it's a couple of things like that make me like. And I'm sorry, I know, don't talk about people on other networks, but I struggle with this because I love Travis, and Jason gets some benefit of the doubt by proximity to Travis, but there are flashes at times where it's like, I'm not really sure about that guy.
I don't know. I think you would feel different if you were around him. I think he's
We met him one night.
He's a pretty damn good guy. I mean,
he was a little lukewarm when we met him.
Okay.
He was a little lukewarm.
All right.
He was a little lukewarm to me, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay.
I think a little bit that way. You know, he's got a kind of, I think, just an offensive lineman understated way about him. I think that's really what he is. And listen, the cell phone smashing thing, I got no problem with that. I wish he would have smashed it, stepped on it, and then said, bring it, kid. That's what he should have done. That was the right thing to do. He wants to be tough, and then he doesn't like when people are tough back.
I know, I know. But
he's my mofo for that, all right?
There are lines that, look, if you're going to be in the public eye, and if you're going to be paid accordingly, and you're gonna take some flack, and if you're gonna go walking through a crowd of Penn State kids like that, and you're gonna take some stuff, and you got to be able to, hey, you know when we're walking off the field at one of these games and they're yelling, hey Florio, you suck, I just wave and smile at them. You can't let yourself get upset.
I get you.
Part of what we do will entail situations where we are going to hear things we don't like, and we need to be above that and not give in to it, because that's what they want you to do. They're trying to bait you to do it. So
I get you.
I'm telling you that as partially advised.
I know. Well, I'm telling you that if somebody comes up to my face and says something about my brother that's defamatory, I can promise you his cell phone's getting smashed.
Pete's telling us to stay on target. Pete's telling us to stay on target. Anyway.
Yeah.
My point is this. Yeah. I wish you would have spoken to the media yesterday, not just because I'm a businessman who would like to have some fresh quotes. We have the fresh quotes from the podcast. If you're going to be up there and you're going to be part of this effort, give him 5 minutes. Just give him 5 minutes, Jason. It ain't going to hurt you.
I do think he's the type of guy, too, that might be a little bit like, listen, I don't want to make this about me. I came here to help the Eagles. I came for the tush push. Right?
His podcast put out the clip.
Well, okay. Well, maybe he's just trying to be business there, but maybe he didn't.
They got $100 million deal for their podcast.
Right.
So,
well,
I
don't know. But I don't think he's a bad guy for that. I'm not saying he's a bad guy for it.
All right.
I'm
saying that he should have done it. I'm just saying, I don't know why you don't do it. Just don't big time them. I mean, we're out here trying to make a living too, and we're trying to communicate with the people, and just give them 5 freaking minutes. It doesn't hurt you to give them 5 minutes. That's all I'm saying. Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.